The Drum is a youth centre for all young people aged 12 to 18 years old from Kilkenny City and County. The purpose of the Foreige is to enable young people to involve themselves consciously in their own development and the development of society. The Drum is a place where young people can pop in and meet their friends in a relaxed and safe environment. And now I'm joined by Gracela Polonia from the Drum Centre in Kilkenny and Corlin. Gracela, how are you?
Very good, thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming. Gracela, could you tell us a bit more about your role in the Drum Centre?
Yeah, so I am a youth officer in charge of different groups, so running different groups. We offer a variety of activities and groups for young people aged 12 to 18. I usually run the drop-in on Fridays, which is buzzing, is just to have the open center for the young people. And just to use the facilities because the building has a lot of really cool things for young people, pool table, a gaming area, like a cafe, they can use the kitchen. So that's kind of like one of my main babies there. I run other groups as well. We have a tech and kind of like social skills group and an LGBTI plus group as well.
Great. And you talked a bit about the activities, but what services does the Drum provide for the local youth?
So we have, the groups that are based on kind of like different interests. And we also have one-to-one support, and we offer summer programs as well.
Okay.
We also have a music room, just kind of a soundproof music room, fully equipped for young people to come and use it. They can book it as well for free. And we have a youth cafe where young people can use the cafe and just kind of like make their own food. They can use the kitchen, full use of the kitchen. Those would be kind of like our main services there.
Amazing. And is the Drum an independent youth club or is it a part of a larger network?
So we are part of a larger network. So the Drum is part of Foreige, which is a national organization focused on development, community development and empowering young people. So yeah, we're part of a bigger network.
Great. And how can the youth access your services?
So young people can just self-refer. So a lot of the young people that come would be kind of like word of mouth. They usually have a friend and it's like, hey, I've been there, it's cool, and they want to come and join. We also get referrals from TOSLA,
Okay.
schools, parents, and other community groups as well if they think it would be a good fit for their young person.
Great. And do you believe that the access points are easily accessible?
At the moment, yeah, they are. The thing is, sometimes people don't know as much.
Yeah.
So, or they are confused because we are located in the shopping center.
Yes.
And cable is around, so they think we might be an extension of cable, but we're not.
Mm-hmm.
So, accessing the service is easy, but it's more about kind of like people knowing what's going on there.
Yeah.
Sometimes the kind of like what puts them off is thinking that they're going to be charged or something, but our services are for free.
Okay. And when it comes to your members learning about access to the European programs, do you provide such assistance?
So we would have in the past. It's something that definitely we need more support because it is very time consuming and there is a lot of requirements and paperwork
Yes.
that comes with it. So yeah, there has been experiences in the past, but not currently, to be honest.
Yes. And do you think, in your own opinion, is it easy or hard for you to access the EU programs, such as Solidarity Corps, Youth Travel Pass, and even studying abroad?
I think it's a bit hard because it is a lot of information to process and a lot of paperwork.
Yes.
It is time consuming as well, and you need to have a lot of clarity on what you're doing or what you're applying to. I actually was trying to look into one of those programs for the Corlin group.
Yes.
And I said, I don't think I would be able to do it this year. I guess I really need to get, really deep into it to kind of understand everything, all the frameworks and how all of this works so we can actually understand it ourselves first, so we can support the young people to access them.
And how do you think we can make it easier for our youth to access the EU programs?
I think we will need a lot of guidance, for the young people, but also even for us as youth workers to kind of that we can understand all of these programs more, how to apply deadlines, just to make it easier and support the young people to access them.
Okay. And what would you like to see introduced to assist our youth to gain access to the EU programs?
I think maybe information sessions or workshops on kind of how to apply and go through the forms and go through kind of the frameworks and things like that. I think it could be a good start. And even for the staff, for us, I know the information can be in the website, but it's not the same as someone that has gone through it and kind of explaining all the steps, and even just kind of having a calendar of deadlines for the different programs and projects. That could be very useful.
Great. And we know that you're working with Corlan and O. Can you tell us a bit more about the organisation and your role there as well?
So I am the coordinator of Kilkenny Corlan and Og, which is Kilkenny's Youth Council. It's a consultative forum of young people from 12 to 18. It's a great project because it allows young people to kind of get their voice heard about the matters that are important to them and different issues affecting young people. They would be consulted by local and national authorities in different matters. Mm-hmm. And it's a great opportunity for them to kind of get involved with in active citizenship and just understanding how policies are made. So it's a great way as well for them to involve in decision-making processes.
And do you think that the EU could help with creating maybe a transnational network between Kilkenny's Youth Council and maybe other youth councils around Europe?
Absolutely, yeah. I think Corlan and Og overall has been a great experience around participation. Mm-hmm. And I know it has been highlighted around Europe as a good practice, but I definitely think that collaboration with other countries and other experiences would be amazing.
Great. Thank you very much, Gracela, for sharing your time with us today.
Thanks for having me.
I was joined by Gracela from the Drum Youth Cntre in Kilkenny. Nicholas Lesniak, Twilight Community Group Studio 10 in Kilkenny. Thank you very much for watching.